Welcome to episode 25 of Deeper Perspectives, the podcast that is distracting students from their homework. Today we're going to talk about the new Hatch roller gun.
So today I'm using a 45-inch roller gun. The main functional difference between roller guns and traditional spear guns is the lack of recoil. I mean, these guns shoot very, very smooth, very little recoil compared to, you're looking at like a half an inch of recoil versus a traditional gun. You'll have anywhere between 2 and 3 inches of recoil. So when you fire a roller gun, it kind of just feels like it pops in your hand.
So you can see here just how little the muzzle actually moves. We're going to slow it down and in fact do 2 freeze frames. The first frame was taken when the trigger was pulled, and the second one you can barely even tell the muzzle has moved. Maybe if you just look at it in relation to that blackfish's tail back there, that's when the shaft has actually left the gun already. As we take a slow-mo look at this, we can see that the muzzle will actually flip with a little bit of recoil, but not till long after the shaft is left.
The cool thing about roller guns versus traditional guns are the ability to get more band stretch out of a smaller gun. So on a gun like the one that I'm using today, it's a 45-inch gun with 10-inch bands versus a traditional style spear gun would use 2 24-inch bands. I'm actually working on a prototype right now that's a 55-inch gun with double rollers on it, 2 sets of rollers. So it should be a very powerful, longer range type of a gun. The other difference too between roller guns and traditional guns are the band stretch actually starts right out of the muzzle, versus on a traditional gun you actually lose about 10 inches of band stretch just because of the slack of the bands. The band doesn't actually start stretching until it's about a quarter of the way down the track already. Because the height of the gun is still basically the same height as a traditional mid-handle spear gun or the Amaro series spear gun, it tracks horizontally just as good. Up and down is a little bit less. There's going to be a little bit more resistance, but you don't really generally use up and down tracking as much as you do left to right tracking or horizontal tracking.
This may have been a minor matrix by that fantail, but I hate to call Hatch out, but you can kind of see he breaks the wrist as he makes the shot.
Roller guns are available in rear handle, mid handle, and rear plus. So pretty much anything as far as whatever's comfortable for the diver, I can custom make it to whatever a diver's needs are.